tweet from the Rough Riders organization says Messam has been criminally charged after an incident in November 2016.
We've got snow coming after midnight, around 2 to 4 centimeters for most of the region. It will clear up in the morning, though, with mixed sun clouds tomorrow expected after snow ends.
People here in Talking States say that those shootings in the U.S. are simply devastating to all of us, and they're demanding better gun security in the country.
And this is due to a hot and humid ash that is still over our region, but there is relief as a cool front will come sliding into our region tonight.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is one of the best reviewed movies of the year.
And away we go.
Critics can't stop singing its praises.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Rated R.
The U.S. is continuing its gradual reopening this week, with more than a dozen states easing strict lockdown measures that shuttered businesses and brought the daily lives of millions of Americans to a halt.
Those temperatures are expected to remain below normal for the majority of this week, and I'm tracking more showers on the way, including the possibility of that white stuff for the first time this season.
Talking News will have full coverage throughout today, including local radio specials in the evening, live coverage on our Facebook page, and extensive resources on our website.
Where can you find a burger inspired by flavors from near and far that mixes the smoky with the sass of the South? Combines the sweetness of summer with the tang of the country for savory, sizzling, unexpected flavors. Well, you can find it at McDonald's. The new Bacon Smokehouse Burger. It's the newest flavor of the signature crafted recipes by McDonald's.
Yes, thank you, Talking Tom. Well, it is going to be one busy time for us as we are turning into a weekly series next year.
Despite growing international condemnation, Turkey isn't holding back, attacking U.S. allies, the Kurds in Syria, with artillery and airstrikes. Today, we made it to the Kurdish villages facing the brunt of the assault.
So what does the future hold for this newscast? Well, for one, our graphics are going to receive a massive upgrade.
Halloween. It's alive at Party City. We've got all your favorite costumes like Star Wars, Toy Story, Avengers, and we've got costumes from just $9.99. Party City. Oh, it's on.
And finally, former Dutch Prime Minister Wim Kok has died at the age of 80.
As I said earlier, we are under a brief heat wave for the weekend, but we are expected to get some relief as the new week begins. Temperatures are going to be in high 20s again tomorrow, with the humidity in the mid-30s. TV501 Productions has recently announced this, but have yet to comment on any further details.
Well, firstly, it is an honor to be speaking with you and Tom right now. Which one can be the best in the world? They face problems of every kind, and we're part of that.
And second, as you've just seen with Talking Tyler, we're doing a new segment called The World Fix, since world news can be tough to cover sometimes.
They've put us in a position where we're likely to see more air passengers sleeping on airport floors and out thousands of dollars.
The Brewers are set up well in the bullpen with the relief ace Josh Hader rested and ready for multiple innings. Pitch off. The first pitch comes at 7:09 tonight.
But other than that, the future looks good for us. And before I leave you, I will plan to land a new deal with TV501 Productions next year, so you won't have to wait that long to see my face again.
In the foothills of Los Angeles, a wind-fueled firestorm racing through canyons and raining embers onto neighborhoods, and prompting a non-stop battle with Mother Nature to keep flames at bay.
Here in the hills above Los Angeles, it is an all-out fight to protect these homes.
100 miles west, the so-called Saddle Ridge fire starting in Sylmar, growing quickly by the mile, and leaving family homes in ruin. The Multani family watched their home of almost 30 years go up in flames.
Kids, children born here. We have all the memories with the family.
But for every house destroyed, entire blocks are still standing.
They saved, my grandma's house up there, and thanks to them, we're okay.
Anyways, for Talking News, I'm Talking Teacher. Back to you.
We have a great schedule today for the NBA as well. The Toronto Raptors are facing the Washington Wizards. The Brooklyn Nets are facing the Indiana Pacers.
Thousands of customers in Florida are still without power, and crews are working round the clock to get them back into service, but customers won't be back online for probably weeks or months, probably. But
+5 will be our high tomorrow as well, as there is a low chance of showers in the forecast.
7 months after Boeing's 737 MAX was grounded, an independent investigation has found the FAA itself was not fully aware of a new system on the plane that contributed to 2 fatal crashes. And the FAA delegated a high percentage of approvals, allowing Boeing to certify much of its own work. Former NTSB Chairman Chris Hart led the investigation. This plane was approved, and the FAA apparently never understood the new technologies.
Right, they didn't know all of the nuances that they needed to know as the technology became more complex.
The report is scathing, finding an inadequate number of FAA specialists were involved in the certification process.
We'll deal with that coldness today and tomorrow with a high of 8 for today and a high of 11 for tomorrow and lows of -5 and -6 respectively.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's boom drop time. Just smell what the Rock is cooking. We got a new champion. We got a new champion.
And in the MLB, the Blue Jays host the White Sox. Boston takes on Baltimore, and the Yankees visit the Twins. Guys, a sports report. Now back to you.
Some familiar faces on the Lions side, Everson Griffin and Adrian Peterson. And Smith says he remembers when he was a rookie having Peterson rush for 2,000 yards.
I kind of got spoiled there just because, that was the only thing I knew.
Well, our temperatures have been below what they should be at this time of year, with our highs in the single digits and our lows in the negative single digits.
The former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine tonight putting her job on the line, defying State Department instructions not to testify to Congress. Marie Yovanovitch staying silent with NBC's Jeff Bennett.
What message do you hope to share with the House investigators today, ma'am?
But she is answering questions behind closed doors as lawmakers look to understand why she was suddenly yanked from her position in April and what she knows about Rudy Giuliani's work to dig up dirt on the Bidens in Ukraine. Giuliani, the president's personal attorney, has publicly acknowledged encouraging the president to fire Yovanovitch.
However, I expect a turnaround in terms of temperatures as the week progresses. But unfortunately, I am tracking a chance of showers midweek that could impact your commute on Thursday.
Koch was a trade unionist turned politician who inspired a new breed of pragmatic social democratic leaders who swept power in Europe in the 1990s.
So I'll have that plus your full Sunday forecast for the area coming up.
The report identified several neighborhoods and 10 streets named in honor of the Confederacy or William Barton, a slave owner of the Danny Boone of Texas, that could be changed. We'll update you with any new information. Anyways, that will do it for this episode of Talking Tom Ben News. Ben will be back here in the next episode. Until then, good night.